Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Hedon. In the last episode, we made it to the dwarf fortress after having activated the warding system to deactivate magic in this area, or at least prevent the cultists from teleporting in. We discovered all the dwarven allies in the fortress were killed, many of them having been poisoned, betrayed by an ally of ours, or rather one of our own, Lith, a member of the witch sect from the Orc Iron Division. She apparently poisoned their well with this strange corruption that we've seen growing in a few places. A living dwarf told us this, that he saw her, and gave us a key to access this elevator, which we took down here. On the way down, though, the elevator was sabotaged, either from someone down here or from someone up above. I don't think the dwarf did it, so it might have been from someone who was down here. In any case, I believe this leads to the actual witches' coven slash... what's the word I'm looking for? Laboratory, we'll go with. That's incorrect, though. And maybe we can find Lith still here and pay her back for the destruction and death she's caused to our fellow sisters and our allies. A bloody note lies by the dead witch. Lith has gone completely mad. She was behind the missing staff members and this dark slime. She somehow managed to make it grow and expand. For how long has she been doing this? Chitin Zora is nowhere to be found, and... The text stops briefly. Humans! Warping in everywhere! We've been betrayed! We are falling back to Ice Peak. It sounds like the witches, though, did not survive their attempt to take the elevator up to Ice Peak. And I forgot. Lith is not the leader of this sect. She is just a member of it. Sounds like she might have been a powerful member of it. A portal of some sort. I love how unhealthy that slime sounds. Looks like this place is operating on emergency power. So this is where the orcs would watch who's taking the elevator and allow them access or not. Or the portal. They both are in that same room. That absolutely sounds like a portal generator. A generator, power system. Very quiet. No enemies. Good to study and perform experiments in, with your own thoughts to keep you company. Also makes it rather creepy. An alchemist's shop. Before we try the main doors to wherever that leads, let's explore more of what's out here first. Here's the exit. Which we can't take without a crystal key. Rather difficult to see down here. But there is a secret. Some healing potions. I believe that was a dark shard? Shadow amulet? And some power crystals. And we've also just learned that the power crystals allow my heavy armor amulet, or perhaps all amulets, can go over 200 points of shielding. I think the boots that girl had were brown. So that is a witch. If, assuming they wear the same outfits. In which case, that might be Lith. We'll need an earth key for that door. It's amazing how the feeling of a room or area changes when it's empty. When coronavirus hit where I work, they shut down and we were all allowed to work from home. I'm a software engineer, so I can do work from home since I write code and help with other tasks, networking and what have you. We'll talk more. Hold on. We'll talk more about it after we look at these notes. To which chieftain adjunct Lith? From Witch Doctor Adina. There appears to be an issue with the lab storage doors in the southern operation rooms. The switches seem to open the door across instead of the door they're next to. This is some sort of farce, and I assure you that neither me nor Kosena's melting face find it funny. I need a fixer to come sort this out quickly. An elegantly ornated ledger lies open on the desk. Valk Clinic Logbook. Rot, 509, Day 204. Bear Captain Dura. Finger reattachment surgery. 120 gold pieces. Rot, 509, Day 208. Tactus the Minotaur. Pyromancer. Horn regrowth. 350 gold pieces. Oh, they're spellcasters. Rot 509, Day 228 through 245. Witch Cosenta. Aesthetic treatment. 2,400 gold pieces. 1,000 advanced. Oh, God. I thought that was a joke. But she must have severely burned her face with acid or something that she was working with. Anyway, work had quite a different feeling when it was filled with people compared to when I went in a few times to make some alterations to the servers or have to manually install things on computers. The bars here are rather worn out, and the switch is not opening the door. We'll have to find another way in. When I went in those times to do work, I was one of only like 6 people in the parking lot, whose cars was in the parking lot, and the whole building was empty, except for security. Quiet. Very quiet. Dark, even in the middle of the day. Felt a bit like I was in a Half-Life mod of some sort, given how the labs are structured. Hello. We'll want that. We've learned that the doors don't open correctly. The treatment rooms, I guess, for surgeries or what have you are done here. For some of the patients, looks like at least 2. A jar of corrosive acid. Another time which such had happened to me was when I had driven down the parkway here in New Jersey after a hurricane had come through. I think it had been... I'll forget the name of the hurricane now. But in any case, it happened about 10 years ago or so. It was a huge one, which came during a full moon and when a nor'easter or something of the sort was happening. It was a monstrous hurricane. But, well, where I lived was untouched. But, more importantly to my story, I drove down the parkway, and they had just reopened it. All the toll booths were free to go through that day. And there were no cars. I encountered not a single car going down or coming up in the opposite direction for the entire hour that was on the parkway. It felt like the world had ended. You're not getting in further without them allowing you in, this sentry post. Valk Laboratories. No unauthorized personnel allowed. The crystal key to open that. The diary appears to belong to Witch Chieftain Adjunct Lith. Many of the final pages seem to have been torn away. Day 188. No, no, no! That wretch Zura has denied my project. Dangerous. I would have expected anyone but her to say such an ineptitude. She was the one supposed to bring my ideas to the council. No, no, no. I will see the Lancers myself tomorrow. They will see beyond the veil. Yes, they are much smarter than Zura. They do not fear the future. Day 189. I cannot believe the feeling. 2 weeks. 2 weeks and they set off to their doom. They would rather throw themselves at death than take my plan into consideration. For the first time I saw it in their eyes, yes. Fear. They all fear my ideas. They fear the creation of the perfect warrior. A warrior that would surely overthrow these weaklings. Zura knows it too. I understand now. That snake wants to steal my work and take Valk over. Day 190. Oh, the swine. She asked the council to remain in Valk during the campaign. Further her weapon research. What a worthless lie. I can already feel her coming for my work. The voice. The sweet cure. I passed out while working in the midst of dark fumes. Her words were soothing. An elf. A beautiful, pale elf. I thought they had been all eradicated by the demons. Yes, she hated the demons with such passion, had been watching me for so long. The next few pages appeared to have been violently torn away. Day 196. It's been almost a week, and Zura still hasn't approached me. I have no time for her nonsense. The Ethereal will help me fulfill my research. Yes, she still talks to me in my dreams. Words so old and true. And only I can help her crush the demons, all while my ignorant sisters litter the battlefield. Yes, the Ethereal is right. Today it all begins. Day 197. They are beautiful, and Zura still hasn't noticed the missing goblins. No, she was not there to see my dear crawlers rise from their worthless flesh. Yes, yes, I can already see them swarm hell itself, just like in the dreams. That take over Valk for herself is probably projection. Sounds like Lith is behind the creation of the worms, assuming that's what she's talking about. Council room. A lengthy briefing details the first phase of the Iron Division campaign. Assault on Outpost 3. Once our covert squads are in position and the crystal light signal given, the bulk of the force will commence the assault. Using our newly researched toxic gas, the forward units will attack the palisades while the division advances, and hinder the defenders. It is a known risk that the gas might spread within the outpost, but since the inhabitants have been confirmed to be possessed, civilian casualties are more than acceptable. Interesting. That makes it seem that the humans are actually not acting of their own volition. That makes me feel a little bit better about being a human myself, I suppose, and gives me hope that the humans might be able to overcome their demon oppressors, perhaps. The assault is expected to be over in a few hours, with no losses on our side. We do not expect the humans to be in shape to defend themselves, let alone suspect our sudden strike. However, it is likely that the demons will become aware of our intentions as soon as we run their first batch of slaves through the blade, and therefore, the Lancer Council has instructed us to preserve as many resources as possible to avoid future logistic strains. Okay, that settles it. The humans are indeed not acting of their own free will, or at least not some of them. I love how this feels like an actual council room with food and drinks supplied for people here. Many of the meetings I've been in at work are somewhat similar. For really long ones involving people from multiple departments. A kitchen. Rather large one. A freezer. Some apple cider and some bread. And we don't need any more food. Nothing else in here looks out of place. The fact that the fires are still burning here makes me think that someone was, in fact, staying here and was active for some time. So Lith has been working out of here still. Oh, we have the Earth Key now. If the lights are not on a door, it will not open. No power is being supplied to it. Oh, this is a medical room, judging from the table here. So this is where people would be staying with if they're injured. This whole facility must be some sort of hospital for the orcs. We read about crawlers leaving the fixers. This must have been where it happened. I've been wrong, by the way. I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but perhaps I did. Perhaps I guess I didn't. The pictures we're seeing, the greenskins, these the ladies here, they're not all orcs. Some, the smaller ones, are goblins. The larger ones are orcs. Perhaps I don't know if there's a difference in them besides their height. That's interesting. Well, we're not getting across, so let's leap into the water down below. A watered-down bit of parchment is clinging to the moist stone. None of the fixers have shown up for work today. I don't recall being informed about their leave. The rest of the text is illegible or missing. To Chieftain Adjunct Lith. Oh, we know why they didn't show up. Oh, a water pump. Alright. Well, let's throw this switch. To shut the door. To seal off the drain. And get out of that pit. A few entries from Lith's diary lie scattered on the dirty mattress. Day 202. I can hear them marching from here. Cluck, cluck, cluck. How dare they disturb my quiet sewer? Oh! They are leaving Valk. The mighty Iron Division and their dim-witted allies headed for the meat grinder. This means I can finally fulfill the next part of Ethereal's plan. The next sentences have been scratched off. Day 203. Oh, I can finally spend more and more time on my work now that the clinic barely gets any visitors. I have lost count of how many sleepless nights I have toiled here in the dark. No dreams, yet I can still hear it. Her words guide me. The crawlers were mere child's play. Now it is time for me to create the perfect warrior. The third entry seems to be almost a month apart. The writing looks significantly shakier and harder to read. Day 231. This is it. Zura knows for sure now. She's noted my absences. Oh, she knows for sure. She knows about those missing fixers. Oh, yes. She will have me killed as soon as I finish the project. Then she will claim it for herself. But Ethereal knows too. Tonight, Zura will bow to me. Then I shall leave to turn the parapet ward off. Yes, enough dreams. Ethereal wants to see me in person, and the crawlers aren't working fast enough for her. That looks dangerous, doesn't it? Traps left behind, but very obvious traps. Then again, it's not like Lith's probably devoting all her time to her projects. As opposed to, say, trying to hide traps around. Perhaps these are for something, maybe she's worried about, I'm not sure how to describe it. She's worried about something coming in here that's pretty mindless. Perhaps these are left around to make sure her experiments don't escape. axe key to open that door. That was her. I'm pretty sure. So she knows we're here now. We are catching up to her. Universal Alchemist, Mixer Guide. You skim through the book for useful recipes. It also looks like one of the pages had been torn away. Potion of Greater Healing. 1, 2 vials of healing. Potion of Haste. 1, 5 vials of healing. 7, a couple of Fragfire cans. Let's show you how this works, everyone. So, we're going to go ahead and make the Potion of Stone Strength. To make this, we need a potion... Stone Skin. We need a Potion of Might... And 9, 10 must be power shards. Let's see actually if we have... Oh, actually we can't do that because there's a healing potion here. We can't use healing potions willy-nilly. So let's go ahead and make a potion of greater healing? Maybe a potion of... How many potions of haste do I have? Do I have 4 or do I have 4? Okay, we can hold one more. So to make a potion of haste, we need 1 and 5 vials of healing. And 7 is a couple of Fragfire cans. How this works is that these slots must be filled with the things that it asks you to fill them with. A really neat way for you to gain extra items or swap your items around depending upon what you think you need. Potion of Might, 9, 10 power shards. So we're losing a little bit of armor. The Potion of Might is an 8. Not bad, huh? Alright. Let's look around a little bit more now that we know how the potions work. We are all filled up on speed potions. I think a potion of greater healing is an actual drinkable item, as opposed to an item we can carry with us. So we're not going to create one of those, for fear that if we do make it, we have to drink it or we can't make anything else. We'll need that key. Looks like a torn page from a recipe book. A new layer of shaky text covers the diagrams. Potion of Might, 1, 2, 3, 4. Vial of Healing, 6. Potion of Haste. This right over looks distressed. You notice how many unequal heights and widths between letters. Day 239. All my sisters are dead now. The Theo's powers are truly inspiring. She took Valk over in mere hours. And look what she's gifted me. My own stock of human slaves. Just what I needed to make the final adjustments. She's forgotten why she was even doing this. A hunk of flesh. Well, the only thing I can think of to do with this is give it to that dog in exchange for the key we want. Why don't we make another potion of haste? Sorry, a potion of might. And then we can use this to make another stone skin potion. You know, let's make another potion of might. I don't know if there's any secret items that you can create, because I didn't really experiment with this. I don't think what you place here is consumed if it doesn't actually create anything, but I guess we're not going to actually try that. So with this potion of might, let's make another. Oh, potion of stone skin. Do I want to use all my potions? I think I will. Oh, actually, these potions aren't used for that, Tim. It's armor shards. Oh God, Tim! You accidentally used one of them, for crying out loud! It's too late now. What a waste. What a waste. It's too late. Alright, move on. Oh! And it looks like all the doors are now opened. I thought it was on my pair of goggles. Man, it was expensive, Tim, to make that. It didn't open up the cages, though. It didn't open up all the doors. It would seem these are her perfect warriors. Not all of them made it either. An ominous dark sludge stains the side of the diary page. The smudgy text looks as if it was written with it. Day 240. It breaks my heart to see them go. The Ethereal had her henchmen ship samples of my corruption along with my first generation of successful experiment. My beautiful golems. Humans, orcs, all the same. Perfected. Yes, I have made them all perfect, all beautiful. And right now they are on their way to put an end to the scum of hell. And after my foolish sisters retreat from the demons, I shall embrace them. They will be perfect too. Day 241. It cannot be! My children! Stupid, stupid, stupid! She jumped from a ledge to her own death. This is how they reward me for dulling their sense of pain. Carelessness. Do they believe they can fly now? Stupid! Day 242. They are angry. No matter how hard I try, they fail to respect their mother. Traces of their precursor self. Oh, how they struggle. Silly dolls. You have long transcended individuality. You are part of the web now. So she grows her perfect warriors. No, that's not the case. No. These are people, humans, orcs, experimented on. Only females apparently are worth it. So these are probably, I would imagine, all orcs then. Interesting. Looks like a lance. We'll be getting that later. Target practice for experimental weapons, I suppose. That's interesting. This wall looks a little different. Because it is. We get a sentry gun. We'll hold on to that. A blood-soiled diary page rests on the floor. The raw red letters look freshly written. Day 244. What a delightful guest I have had visiting today. The demon blood in person. Oh, I must prepare her a proper welcome. No, she's so close, and my hair is such a greasy mess. Where'd I put that comb? Ethereal has found me. She has dampened my strength. You are close, but I cannot guide you any longer. Hold onto your breath. Someone is about to redeem herself. You see Chieftain Zur inside the tank. She doesn't look to be conscious. The crystal key that we need. Sounds like we have hostiles. We're immune to their attacks as long as the stone skin scroll potion is in effect. Woo! We took quite a few hits there, or would have, if not for that item. And, everyone, the lance. I get the feeling this is a bit like the shock rifle from Unreal, well, and it's not Unreal's music that we're hearing, but it sounds awfully similar to it. I love this track. Standard fire, or normal fire, sends out, as you can see, a straight bolt that instantly hits what you're targeting. Secondary fire drains 20 energy, sends out a massive explosion, and then with that single pulse, and then releases a bunch of small orbs that fly around. So one time I'll try to, I will reload it without running out of ammo. We should look around to see if there's any other power shards around we can use for it. Alright, well, there's a bunch of acid ammo in this place, so let's stick with our grenade launcher here. Oh, that was a misclick. It is very hard to see these girls. You can hear their footsteps as they run around as well. Very reminiscent of the assassins from the Half-Life series. Who also don't like grenades very much, if I may say so myself, and I do. Way too many grenades for that one guy, Tim. Oh, God! What the heck? It hit us right there. I think it was a trap. God, that took off almost all. We lost a lot of life and armor thanks to that. But I panicked because I wasn't sure where on Earth, we weren't going to be surrounded by enemies right there. We were doing so well earlier, too. That's a real shame. I was not expecting there to be eggs back here again. Careful, Tim. If there's some of these traps still around, there's probably more of them. I'm so mad at myself. We were doing this flawlessly until right then. I don't think these girls breathe, so I don't think the gas is going to really work very well. Alright, nice, we got her. By the way, this is now opened up. Don't really need the amulet yet. So that can stay there. It looks like there's friendly fire. Fun! A lot of fun there. Good use of, I think, our items there, too. I was using a few speed potions. We should totally make more potions before we leave this place. Oops, Tim. That was a reload. I just want to delay them so I can get out of that hallway. I don't think there's any reason for us to go in there, because they're not guarding anything, but I've already started this fight, so we'll finish it. Oh, and we did finish it already, unless they walked out. Now we need food again. That one bomb! My goodness, Tim. That one single bomb. How embarrassing. Only thing that I think hits you. Absolutely glorious music. It just screams Unreal to me. I love it. Alright, so we've used quite a few potions, actually. 2 of our stone skin, which leaves us only 1 left, and I think 2 or 3 of my speed potions. So we've only got, I think we've only got 1 of those left, too. But I think we did pick up that one there on that shelf. Okay, so we're back up to 2 of those. So, we want a speed potion. How many normal health potions do I have left? 6. Oh, that's not correct. Good thing it doesn't use up the items. We're gonna want another stone skin, I think. And we'll make 1 more speed potion. They're very useful. Oh, I forgot all about my time shards. Tim, you even have a hotkey for that. Should have used those. Should have used those. We'll use a few of them out here, because we still have to get out of the facility. Let's make sure we didn't leave any ammunition around. Actually, I think we did leave a tiny bit of gas, a gas grenade in the console room on the table. And I think we left some gas grenades, sorry, normal grenades over here. We haven't actually explored that room. I'm a little nervous there's even more enemies there. And no, we didn't leave any normal grenades. See her. Both of them. Ha 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 ha! Woo! Man, we walked in here with almost all our ammo, and then we're walking out with almost none of it left. Anything that was left behind could be helpful. Because I think the next level is the last level, everyone. For Crystal Heart, the original campaign for Hedon. Wow, healing nice. And we did leave a grenade launcher out there, so let's go pick that up too. Alright, everyone, and I think that does it. Oh, you know what? We actually left some vials here. Let's go get them. Yeah, because I'm gonna probably want to make more stuff. And I didn't even use a time shard, Tim. You should really use time shards. You have them. Alright, sorry about this, everyone, but I do want to go back, and I don't want to do it off screen, so we'll do this on screen. Thankfully, it's right up here. Okay, so I want another stone skin. Because we're gonna make another shielding potion. And then we'll make another haste. Let's make up for this one. I like that she sighs heavily, as if it's the machine's fault for failing to make what you wanted. Alright, everyone. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we don't need anything else up there, Tim. You're good. Alright. I think we missed some secrets, but I don't know where they were. And I'm not going to spend time looking for them. Let's leave. Almost everything killed. Most of the items found. Missed some secrets. Entering Crystal Heart. Zan thundered her way out of the clinic. The horrible experiments Lith had given life to only enraged her further. If it hadn't been for Taiti, she would have become an abomination herself by now. As the large crystal gate opened, she wondered about Chieftain Zura, who seemed to be still alive inside Lith's experiment tank. She was most likely poisoned now, Perhaps it was better to leave her behind. But now the warrior had reached the Lancer Temple, and all her thoughts would soon shift towards a final battle that seemed to draw ever closer. She is finally here. The Crystal Heart awaits ahead. And everyone, I have not done this mission yet. So we will do this together, me doing it blind, in the next episode. So I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.